Hey everybody, today is August 21st, 2011, and there's a thunderstorm heading this way. But what's weird is it don't really look all that stormy. I mean, there's clouds around, and you can kind of tell there's rain back toward the west. The sun is on its way down, more or less. But what's weird about this one is it's starting to build up a little bit ahead of itself. I just felt a raindrop, I believe. And there's some clouds building this way. There's clouds all around through here. And there's stuff showing up on radar. A little bit of blots that are actually ahead of the main cell. So far I haven't seen any lightning or heard any thunder. Well, actually I have heard a little bit of thunder way off in the distance. And something's on fire. So I guess it's a good thing the rain's coming. Hope that's not somebody's house. Look off toward this way, we can see the tops of some clouds. This is definitely an unusual one. Though there has been a special weather statement issued about this upcoming storm. Of course, there's the DXG 567V camcorder in its weather case doing a time lapse. Haven't made many videos about the weather case on my Bike Geek MTX channel, but I do have a tutorial on how to build this little case on Cube Computer channel. And of course here's the lid to it. Hillshire Farm. But this is more or less a plastic container with a piece of plexiglass sealed to the front of it. I cut a big hole in the bottom of the container, and of course I hot glued the plexiglass to place and then sealed it with some rubber sealant around the outside. This thing has held up really well all summer long. I built this thing in May and I've used it all summer long and it hasn't had any problems. This camera stays dry. And for when the wind kicks up, I have the tripod staked into the ground. Learned that lesson the hard way. After the first or second time I had the camcorder out in the storm, the wind kicked up and blew it over. And it about damaged the bottom of the camcorder. Actually the camcorder did suffer a little bit of damage to the bottom, but I was able to repair it with super glue. Of course I just heard a little bit of thunder, so this thing's getting closer. Get the focus correct. Really wonder what's on fire over there. Like I said, I hope it ain't somebody's house. Okay, it's August 21st, 2011, and I recently took a video earlier of what appeared to be a thunderstorm coming in at sunset. What was so weird was the storm seemed to have died out, and then another section built onto it. The color codes on radar, you could visually see the orange and the red in one spot, but that dies out, and then another portion of the same cell reforms into something serious. I still got my other camera out in the front yard doing the time lapse. Unfortunately, it's off toward that direction, so we may not get much of the lightning in it, but this is unreal. Woo! That was awesome. I think I might have got a little bit of it, at least. I hope so. As you can see, there's the actual end of the storm, and we are just north of the main portion of the cell. That's why we're seeing so much lightning. You'll have to be careful because, I mean, if you watched the previous video on my channel, you may have noticed that there was a thunderstorm off toward that direction, right east of I-77, but yet lightning struck right over there, and the sun was out and not a drop of rain had fallen. So that's the thing about lightning, it's pretty, but it's unpredictable and very dangerous. The sun is already set, so it's getting pretty dark out here. But of course I'm going to try to get as much video of these thunderstorms as I can, because I mean, we're nearing the end of August and we get some thunderstorms in September. But once mid-September is over, the thunderstorm season has pretty much come to a close. Man, look at the lightning, will you? Just as long as it stays over there. The trees are kind of in the way, make it a little difficult to see it. See, back in July we had a lightning bolt strike her over in the woods over there. Which I do have a video on YouTube. It was from the other camera, which is facing the other direction, and it didn't get it in the video, but you could sure hear the thunder and see the reflection from the lightning. Just had a slight feel it was going to have a close strike, and it did. Well, it wasn't a very close strike, but it's funny, all of a sudden the wind stopped and the rain's almost quit. I guess this thing's about out of here. It is apparently, because have a look there. You can see the sky. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, it looks like another combination of a sunset and a thunderstorm. Man, this is cool. There's blue sky up that way. Well, not necessarily blue anymore because it's about dark, but there's clear sky back that way. Oh, have a look at that. So we do have another combination of a, well, late sunset and a thunderstorm. Looks like I might have another cell back that way. I think after this one leaves out of here, we'll be finished for the night. Because all I see is clear sky back that way.